So YSF, it's your boy Sean here, and today we're actually going to be doing a different type of video. Today we are going to be talking about 6ix9ine and how this guy somehow managed to stay relevant throughout all these years of being in the game. I mean, I just want to talk about this because to be honest with you guys, I'm not really a 6ix9ine fan, but I have seen his recent surge in popularity. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of interesting to see how this guy has like fell off or like blew up, fell off, and kind of somehow I guess made a comeback. Um, it does interest me. I feel like I've seen a bit of like videos about this and like people talking about 6ix9ine and how he's seemed like he's making a comeback. And honestly, I kind of agree. I feel like, I mean, musically, not really, but in terms of like social media presence and popularity, I feel like he's definitely becoming way more relevant than he has in like I don't know the past few years. So yeah, let's just get into this, man. It's gonna be interesting one. Not gonna lie. But yeah, 6ix9ine is an interesting case because throughout all these beefs he's been in and controversy, he still somehow manages to stay as relevant as he was back in 2018. At least in terms of popularity. In terms of music, that's a different story. To be honest, he hasn't been relevant music wise in years. I mean, in the Latin market, he's actually found some success there, but that's it. I mean, y'all remember when 6ix9ine was everywhere in 2017, 2018? He had so many big songs that came out around that time, like Gummo, Kuda, Kiki, Stupid, Billy, all those songs, man. I'm not gonna lie, I've never been a 6ix9ine fan. And this applied to even back then too. Like I really just never was a fan of him. I listened to some of his songs, uh, but I mean, in um 2017, 2018 was low-key his peak. I mean, this dude was beefing with everyone from XXXTentacion to Juice World, to Trippie Redd. I mean, honestly, you name an artist, he probably beefed with them at some point. I mean, he even still has a beef currently still going on with Trippie Redd. Uh, And it's kind of crazy because he started off as friends too, which is like the crazy part. But anyways, I feel like 6ix9ine has always been known for more of his social media antics than his music. And to be honest, his social media skits are actually entertaining. Like 6ix9ine is actually a funny dude. But that's the problem. 6ix9ine focused too much on social media antics instead of the music. I mean, he's still able to make some big records or records that can get some traction, like that track he did with Nicki after he got out of prison back in 2020. But shortly after releasing that track, he kind of lost the momentum for a bit. And it's kind of crazy because it's like the same guy who literally had like the most viewers on Instagram Live after like, especially after his prison release, which was even crazier. But um, yeah, I mean, I feel like he lost some momentum mainly because he was trying to keep a low-key profile, you know. At some point, I guess he kind of realized that trying to be in everyone's faces wasn't probably the smartest thing to do, especially when you probably got more enemies than you had before because of everything you did during that time. Um, and I guess he realized that he might be in danger. um, I don't know, maybe he just learned that it wasn't worth it. The trouble wasn't worth it. But you try to keep a low key profile. OD'd on weight loss pills, and also that time he got attacked in the gym. Um, which these are things that did keep his name in the media, but those instances had nothing to do with his music. And the fact that it's kind of funny because he actually dropped a project called Blackballed, which I think no one even knows about or really ever listened to before. But I digress. was incarcerated on racketeering charges a few years back. And I say his gang with quotations because of all the stuff they did to him. I mean, I'm not gonna get into it in this video, but I'm sure you could probably find a video on YouTube about it. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy. Um, yeah, I mean, unless y'all want me to, let me know if y'all want me to talk about it or like in a different video, like go more in depth without this whole topic between 6ix9ine and I guess the people was hanging with around that time because it is a crazy story to be honest. But anyways, y'all know how the hip by just constantly dropping good music. I mean, he even had a hit song with "Fuck You Mean," which was on his first album after getting released, "A Gift and a Curse." Unfortunately, this wasn't the case for 6ix9ine though. Even though he has been dropping music and consistently too, he just hasn't had any hits or big songs in a while. Fast forward to today, and he has been low key making a comeback, but not as a rapper, as a content creator. He has, or he was showing up on Vlad TV and on big streams like Aiden Ross and Neon, which definitely has helped him make this sudden comeback. Now, unfortunately, this comeback may be cut short due to him being incarcerated again. But hey, I may be wrong. He might come out and still be as popular, if not more, and see through content creation. Which, hey, that's not really a bad choice though. Like, you guys think about it. 6ix9ine even I think credits himself as like one of the first like content creators, I guess. Like, I guess artist content creators. I don't really know exactly who was going for with that, but I think he said something like one being one of the first like content creators or something like that. Which I mean, that's not really true. But in terms of like artists that solely relied on content creation, that was kind of true. Yeah, like he did rely on social media a lot, but I felt like a lot of artists back then did. But it's just something different about 6ix9ine where you felt like you weren't just like watching a artist, you were watching or a rapper. Right? You were watching like a actual entertainer, I guess, like someone that knew how to entertain people, someone that knew how to be funny. Like he wasn't honestly scared to, I guess, be like goofy at times. Like he wasn't scared to be like, I mean, he had this whole gangster persona, but there were times where he would play around and like be goofy, just say certain things. Like he didn't really care about like taking himself too seriously at times. And honestly, that's something I respect about 6ix9ine. Like you can say whatever you want about him, but the dude is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, he has made me laugh multiple times on multiple occasions. Um, but yeah, I mean, I feel like the content creation route is smart for him. I think it's the best tactic for him to go and like best route to go. I think that musically, I really just think he's done now. But like I said, I'm pretty sure he's gonna always be relevant. Like I think 6ix9ine is one of those people that he's kind of like Boozy, if you really think about it. Like they're more known for like interview clips and stuff like that and like social media stuff more than like um music, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to say anything about Boozy, but it's just like you know when someone is like more known for something else than they should be known for. Like he should be more known for his music, but unfortunately, it's just like his antics kind of take that whole like spot. Honestly, the whole spotlight. And I mean, it works for him. To be honest, I wouldn't really go down that, and it's keeping him relevant. And who knows, it might last a long time. I don't know exactly. All right, guys. Well, let me know if y'all like this form of content or if y'all prefer the reaction videos. If y'all enjoyed this, then maybe I'll do more videos like this. But if not, then I don't know. I mean, I personally enjoy them, honestly, because I like deep dives and like doing stuff like this where I have to do like research and um I don't know, like dive deep into a topic that I feel like I mean, I guess a lot of people have dug deep into this topic, but some topics like I feel like some people probably don't think about much or just putting my own spin on certain popular topics. Um I just want to like I guess express my opinions more and like kind of get my thoughts out there because I feel like as a reaction channel, I don't really do that enough. Like I kind of just be like, "Oh, the song's fire and it's good," and I don't really like give y'all real feedback. But like this is it's mainly kind of like I don't want to come off like rude when I'm like reacting to a song and it's like even if it's not really that good, I don't want to come off like a rude person or anything like that or like kind of come at them or anything, but I just want to get my opinion out there. I kind of want people to know like yes, I do have opinions and even though I don't express them a lot, um, it's not that I'm scared to, it's more just I don't wanna come across as, like, this negative guy that just hates everything or, like, doesn't like this or that, but it's just me being real? Telling you how I feel about something, and hopefully y'all can resonate with it? Um, yeah, that's why I like doing these types of videos. It's a little more, like, opinionated or sometimes factual with a mix of opinionated, you know? Um, but yeah, anyways, like, subscribe for more. I'll see you all soon. Stay safe out there. And peace.